welcome to today's yoga. We're going to begin in a nice seated position on our mat, so just get yourself nice and comfortable in whatever position feels best for you today. I just want you to begin by closing your eyes. Just going to relax the body, relax the mind. Just begin to really relax. Allow the muscles to relax. Allow the mind to quieten down. So often we're thinking about the next thing to do, what's next on our job list. We rarely have a moment where our mind can rest. So just really allow yourself that time now. Just begin by bringing your awareness to your thoughts. Imagine you can see each and every thought running around in your mind. And as you begin to slowly deepen your breath, slow it down. Imagine that the thoughts that are rushing around in your mind, in your head, beginning to slow down as well. So almost beginning to float about. Keep breathing deeply. So inhale into the belly and exhale out. Inhale, exhale, and just carry this on until your thoughts come to a complete standstill. This does require a lot of practice, just like with any other exercise. We need to practice this meditation, this slowing our thoughts down. So don't worry if thoughts pop into your head, just accept them and then push them away nice and slowly. And then nice and gently bring your awareness now to your breathing, that inhale and exhale, that rise and fall of your chest. Just follow that journey from the second it enters through your mouth or your nose, till the moment that it exits. So what this meditation is doing for us is just allowing us to really be in the present moment, slowing our thoughts down, focusing on our breathing. Just allows us to really focus on us, on ourselves, just this moment, just this time during the day. Not often that we think about ourselves. So it's just nice to take about half an hour a day just to really zone in on yourself. So we're going to begin by stretching the muscles, warming the muscles up, ready for our yoga flow. So when you're ready, begin to roll the neck. Just drawing a nice big circle with the crown of your head. Just do it a few times. And then moving on to the other side. Perfect. And when you reach the top, I want to take a nice deep inhale in. Begin to lift the shoulder towards the ears as high as you can go. And as you exhale, roll the shoulder blades back and down the spine. So you're bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Do this a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to do a nice spinal twist. So taking your right hand, we're going to place it over the top of your left knee. Left hand comes right behind your back, just as close towards the spine as you can bring it. Then you're going to gently twist the body, look over your left shoulder. And then release, coming back towards the centre. Your left hand and placing it over your right knee. Your right hand coming behind your back, twisting the body and looking over your right shoulder. Perfect, and release. And then coming back towards the centre, taking a nice deep inhale in, lift the arms up, reaching over the top of you, stretching up as high as you can. And on your exhalation, I want you to begin to lean forward, so bring the hands out in front of you, just relaxing that chest over the top of your feet. So just stretching out the hips here, the lower back. No matter how far you can go, just go as far as what feels comfortable for you. So you may be up slightly, maybe able to go all the way down. Just taking a couple more breaths here. Deep inhale in, exhale out. Inhale, exhale, begin to nice and gently lift up back towards the centre, and when you're ready, coming on to your knees. We're going to stretch out the chest, the shoulders, the top of your back. So knees beneath your hips, placing your hands beneath your shoulders. We're going to come into our puppy pose. It's a nice neutral spine, long neck, so bring out the hands out in front of you so they're coming towards the top of the mat. I want you to slowly bring that chest down towards the mat. You can use props here, you can place some cushions underneath your chest if that's more comfortable for you. Just going to stay here for about 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Perfect, beautiful. Come back up into all fours position. And then when you're ready, taking a stand on your mat, we're going to begin with our sun salutation before moving into our yoga flow. So feet together, palms facing forward. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, down towards your heart. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, forward fold, drop that chest down towards your thighs, reaching the hands down. Just begin to really relax the head, relax the shoulders. So you're allowing gravity to take a hold the top of your head, just bring it closer towards the floor. And then from this position, I want you to take hold of opposite elbows. And we're going to come into our ragdoll position. So really allowing gravity to take hold of the top half of your body, and then gently rocking side to side. So it's creating a really nice massage for your spine. Just going to take about 5 breaths here, so really relax into this position. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Perfect. Take one final deep breath in, inhale. And as you exhale, drop the hands back down towards the mat, coming up halfway. So run the hands up the shins, straighten that back. And exhale, bringing yourself back down into that forward fold, placing the palms on that mat. Take both left and right foot out, so you're coming into your plank position. Really tighten that core. So really bringing that belly button into the back of your spine. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and as you exhale, drop down onto your knees, keeping the elbows tucked into your side. Begin to lower that chest down towards the floor, and when you reach the bottom, begin to push yourself up into a nice baby cobra. So your elbows have still got a slight bend in them. Your legs, your feet are relaxed behind you. Just give them a little bit of a wriggle. So make sure there's no tension in there whatsoever. Shoulders away from your ears. Chest is open. Inhale. Exhale. Lower yourself back down towards the ground. Tuck your toes under. And begin to push yourself up into your downward facing dog. Brilliant, perfect. Just pedal out the feet here, so you're really stretching out the hamstrings, the calf muscles. Just nice and gently, we're creating a nice flow, a fluidity in the body. So really connecting to every muscle, to every bone. During this yoga practice, I really want you to become aware of each and every part of your body. Become aware of how good it feels if you're stretching out different parts of the muscle, feeling different sensations. So often in yoga, our emotions can come up towards the centre, so you may feel happiness, you can feel sadness sometimes if you have a lot of negative energy trapped in your muscles. And I just really want you to become aware of those feelings, those emotions, those sensations in your body, just everything. Perfect. Take a nice deep inhale in. And as you exhale out, begin to walk the feet towards the top of your mat, coming back in to forward fold. Perfect. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up nice and gently, vertebra by vertebra, until you come all the way to the top. We're going to come into that flow one more time. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, bring it down towards your heart. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Pressing down into the mat. Feel that connection. Inhale. Exhale, take both left and right foot out, coming into your plank position. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop down onto your knees, keeping the elbows tucked in. Begin to lower yourself down. Inhale. And as you exhale, push yourself up into your baby cobra. We can lift up into your full upward facing dog, so lifting the thighs and the shins off of the mat this time. Shoulders away from the ears, open that chest up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, lower the self down back towards the ground. Tuck the toes under and begin to push yourself back into your downward facing dog. Perfect. So we're going to move into our second part of our yoga flow. So take a deep inhale in, begin to lift that right leg up into your three-legged dog. So you're really activating all the leg muscles here in that right leg. So you bring it out straight, you're pointing the toes, you're lifting it up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bend that knee. We're going to take a big step towards the top of your mat. So bring in that foot in the centre of your hands. That back heel is lifted. Coming into our high lunge position. Inhale. Exhale, begin to reach the hands up towards the ceiling. So again, we're really opening that heart up towards the sky. The more that we open that chest, the more air we can get into the body. Just take a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands back down towards the ground. And you're going to drop that back heel onto the floor, moving into our warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands up. Begin to circle the arms. So both arms and hands are parallel with the ground there. So activating that inner front thigh. So you're really pushing that knee above the ankle. You don't want it to collapse in. Shoulders away from the ears, remember. Looking towards the tip of your fingers. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to begin to straighten that front leg. We're going to move into our triangle pose. So begin to tip the body forward ever so slightly. So as if you're trying to reach for that wall in front of you, drop that hand down towards the ankle. Open that chest up and reach the opposite hand up towards the ceiling. And if you can, bring that gaze up towards that top hand as well. Depending on how your balance is today. If you're feeling a little bit more wobbly, just bring that gaze back down towards the floor. That's absolutely fine. Remember to try and keep that front leg nice and straight. You can use props. You can pop some books in front of you or cushions so that you're lifting yourself up just ever so slightly. And then with each exhalation, you begin to release that tension in the muscles, making you go deeper into this pose. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back up towards the centre. You're going to lift that front toe up and bring it so it's facing the lengthways of your mat. Heel toe your feet just so that they're coming about just past hip width apart. We're going to come into our garland pose. So inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, dropping the hands down towards the heart. And at the same time, bringing the bum down towards the mat. So you want to try and keep those heels placed firmly on the mat. Don't worry about where you are at this moment. Remember, we all have our own journeys. We're on a different path. So don't compare yourself to others. You are where you need to be at this time. Just taking a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, drop the hands down towards the mat and begin to lift those hips up towards the ceiling, heel toe feet towards the centre, coming into your forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself up nice and gently all the way to the top. Perfect. Moving on to our opposite side. So coming to the top of your mat, coming into our sun salutation, palms facing forward. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, down towards your heart. Inhale, up and over. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Press the palms into the mat. Feel that connection. Take both left and right foot out, coming in to your plank position. Inhale. Exhale. You can stay up off of your knees, stay in this plank position to move into our Chaturanga Dandasana. You can drop down onto your knees. Keep the elbows tucked in. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Lower the body down towards the ground. Untuck the toes and lift yourself up into your upward facing dog or your baby cobra. Just go as far as what feels comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale, lower the body down, tuck the toes under and push yourself back into your downward facing dog. Perfect. Just pedal those feet out just for a moment. Perfect. And moving on to the other side. Take a deep breath in, inhale, lift that left leg up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee and begin to take a big step towards the top of your mat with that left foot, placing it in the centre of your hands. That back heel is lifted, coming into high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hands up, reaching towards the ceiling, reaching as tall as you can. Just taking a couple of breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, lower the hands back down towards the ground, dropping that back heel onto the mat, moving into our warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the arms, bringing the arms and the hands parallel towards the ground, activating that inner front thigh. So really pushing that knee over the top of your ankles so everything is in line. Take a deep breath in, inhale. Exhale. Relax. Remember to allow yourself to be in this present moment. So you don't need to be anywhere else. Just here, just on your mat, in your room, doing this yoga. Take a final deep breath in, inhale. And exhale, begin to straighten that front knee out, coming into our triangle pose. So tipping the body forward ever so slightly. Drop that front hand down towards the ankle. Open that chest up, reach that top hand up towards the ceiling. You're doing a nice deep stretch on that side of the body, on the right side of your body. Taking a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Inhale. Exhale, bringing yourself back towards the centre, turning the front foot up and lifting it so it's facing the lengthways to your mat, heel toe, your feet. So it's coming past hip width apart. Inhale, lift the hands up, bring it into prayer position. And as you exhale, we're going to come into our garland pose once more, our yoga squat. So bringing that bum down towards the mat. And if you find that your heels come up slightly, you don't have that flexibility yet, just place a book or cushion just beneath the heels so it just feels a little bit more comfortable for you. So you're not toppling over or anything. So we're going to take a couple more deep breaths here before moving into our last part of this class. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, perfect. Just release those hands and you're just going to gently place that bum back onto the ground, bringing the feet out in front of you. Perfect. But when you're ready, laying that back down onto the mat. We come into a bridge pose. So bringing the heels as close towards the bum as you can. If you can, if your body allows it, just begin to hold onto your ankles. Don't worry if you can't, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to take a nice deep breath in, inhale. And exhale, lifting the hips up, so you're really peeling that spine up off the mat, vertebra by vertebra, nice and gently. And begin to squeeze those glutes up when you get to the top, coming onto your shoulders. So there's a brilliant pose, just stretch out the front of your body. I know a lot of people think that it's an exercise. It also does stretch out the hips, the quads, the stomach. Just going to take a few more breaths here. Breathe deeply into the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Final breath in, inhale. And as you exhale, begin to roll the spine back down towards the ground, vertebra by vertebra. Perfect. Hug the knees into your chest. Just rock yourself side to side. Just release any tension you may have in your glutes. And then from this position, we're going to begin to straighten the legs up. Flex the feet so the soles of your feet are facing the ceiling. You can just massage the back of your legs here. So you can stay in this position if you want to, or if you want to take it up one more step. We're going to come into our shoulder stand. So you can either stay in this position, that's absolutely fine, you're still benefiting from this pose, or if you can, begin to lift up. So really using your core muscles, place your hands on the lower back, so you're supporting that lower back. Lifting the legs up straight, up towards the ceiling. Perfect. Just taking a couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, bring yourself back down towards the ground. Perfect. Nice and gently bring the knees into your chest and just rock yourself side to side. I'm going to come into our final pose, our Shavasana pose. So bringing the knees out, towards the mat. And bringing the hands out by your side, close your eyes. So just like the beginning of our class, I'm going to do a short meditation. So bringing your awareness to your thoughts again, to your breathing. As you begin to slow that breath down, deepen that breath, your thoughts begin to slow down as well. You begin to release all the tension from your muscles. It's okay to completely let go here. Become aware of that mat, that ground beneath you that's holding your body for you. So you don't need to tense up, you don't need to hold on to those muscles. Really just allow yourself to sink down into the ground. You can stay in this position for a little while longer if you're comfortable with that, if you want to. Or if you want to follow me, begin to open your eyes, just wriggle your fingers and toes to bring that energy back into the body. Bring the hands over the top of your head. Give yourself a nice big body stretch there. And then when you're ready, nice and gently rolling yourself over onto your side into a nice fetal position, just staying here for a couple of breaths. So just easing into our seated position. Perfect. And then nice and gently lifting yourself back up into a cross-legged or whatever position feels comfortable for you. Closing your eyes once more, placing your hands on your knees, palms facing up. So I just want you to remember what this feeling feels like, this stillness in the body and the mind, this peacefulness. And know that you can return to this point at any time during the day. All it takes is just some breathing exercise. Just slow the thoughts down. Even if you're in the busiest of places, just focusing on that breath can really do wonders, can really help you out. Take a deep inhale and lift the hands up over the top of your head. Bring the palms together. And exhale, bring it down towards your heart. Bowing down to yourself, giving yourself thanks. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.